Hi, I'm Brian. Today I'm going to give you a quick tip on how to apply finish to small wood parts. I was working on making a set of toys for my daughter, which I'll show in a future video, when I came across the problem of how to shellac a bunch of small blocks I'd made. I could brush some finish on one side of each block, let them dry, then flip them over and finish the other side, but that would be very time consuming. Somewhere I'd seen the idea of making a screw board, which is just a board with a whole bunch of screws sticking out of it. With this I could dip each piece in shellac, then set them to dry on the screws. The tips of the screws have so little surface area that the pieces don't really stick to them, and it doesn't make a noticeable mark in the finish. Here's how I made the screw board. With a tape measure I marked out the board in 1-inch increments. Using a combination square, I then drew lines across the width of the board. With the square as a guide, I drew lines down the length of the board, again in 1-inch increments. This resulted in a 1-inch grid. Next I drilled holes at the intersections of all the lines. I put a couple pieces of scrap underneath the board while drilling so I wouldn't drill into my sawhorses. Finally, I drove a screw into each hole. And that's really it. The screw board is a simple, but handy tool that makes finishing much faster and easier. The one I made worked fine, but it's a little bigger than I generally need, so I ended up cutting it into 4 pieces. This also makes the boards easier to store. Marking out where the screws will go is one of the more time-consuming steps, so I made some templates you can use instead. They're grids of several sizes, so you can pick which one to use based on the size of the parts you'll be finishing. For the largest size you can use screws, but for the smaller sizes nails would work better. Just print out the size you need, tape it to your piece of wood, and start drilling. Click here to download the templates, and if you like this video, click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Take care.